Imagine a situation. There is a panda named Paco. Paco is a well-known interior designer. He designs very expensive and luxurious homes. His clients are wealthy pandas, panda entrepreneurs, panda businessmen, and famous pandas from elite districts. Many of them ordered their design from Paco. If you walk through the most expensive district of the Bamboo City, you can see that half of the houses were designed by him. His style is recognizable. Minimalism, expensive materials, rare bamboo, unique details. And the most interesting thing is that Paco almost never advertised. Clients came by themselves. One panda recommended him to another, and that one recommended him to a third. This is called word of mouth, and it worked perfectly for years. Paco always had a line of clients. Sometimes there were so many orders that people had to book several months in advance. It seemed like it would always be this way. But one day, everything changed. An economic downturn began in the city. Many pandas' businesses started making less money. People began to save money. And the first thing they started saving on was expensive renovations. The number of orders began to drop. At first, a little, then more. After a few months, Paco realized that the number of clients had almost halved. This started to worry him. He began to think about what to do next. And one day, an idea came to him. He thought, if wealthy pandas started doing expensive renovations less often, then it means I should offer something for ordinary pandas. Not luxury design, but simple and affordable. Paco started working on a new service. He created a budget design for small apartments. A minimum of expensive materials, fast work, affordable price. He did everything correctly. He calculated the costs. He made a plan. He assembled a small team of workers. He prepared a presentation. He took beautiful example photos. Everything looked great. And then he did what many entrepreneurs do. He wrote one post on Instagram. He talked about the new service. He showed photos. He explained the advantages. And he sat down, waiting for clients. Paco was sure that orders would start coming soon. But a day passed, then a week, then a month, and nothing happened. Not a single client. Paco did not understand what the problem was. The service was good. The price was affordable. The team was ready to work. But clients still did not appear. And the reason was very simple. Paco did not think about the most important thing, about where his clients are. His followers are wealthy pandas, people who used to order expensive design, but ordinary pandas for whom he created the new service simply did not see his page. He tried to sell a new product to the old audience. And business does not work that way. When a new product appears, it must be shown to a new audience. And almost always, this requires advertising. Real advertising. Sometimes paid, sometimes through partners, sometimes through special platforms. But a single post almost never brings clients. There are dozens of ways to attract clients. Advertising on social media, search advertising, classified platforms, partnerships with other companies, referrals, content. But many people make the same mistake. They create a product and think that clients will find it themselves. But in reality, the opposite happens. If nobody knows about your product, it simply does not exist. There is another mistake that destroys a huge number of businesses. It is money. Many entrepreneurs do not know how to manage money. Imagine a simple situation. A panda received payment from a client, The money arrived in the account, and it seems like it is profit. But in reality, it is not. From this money, you must pay taxes, employee salaries, contractors, materials, rent, advertising, and many other expenses. But many entrepreneurs do it differently. They see money in the account and think, "Great, I made money." After that, they start spending the money. They buy new equipment, they buy a car, they go on vacation, and for a while, everything seems normal. But then, problems begin. It is time to pay taxes, but the money is already gone. Then contractors must be paid. Again, there is not enough money. Then a new order appears, but there is no money left for materials. This is how what is called a cash gap appears. When it seems like there is money, but you cannot pay with it anymore. Debts begin, payment delays, problems with bills. And sometimes this is exactly how businesses close. Not because the idea is bad, not because the product is bad, but because no one counted the money. Therefore, there is a very important rule. Business money is not your personal money. First, you must subtract all expenses, taxes, salaries, contractors, materials, advertising, and only after that it becomes clear how much you actually earned. If it is difficult to do in your head, there is a simple way. Start writing everything down: income, expenses, profit. You can use a regular notebook or an app on your phone. The important thing is to see the numbers. When you start counting money, business becomes clearer. You start to understand which services bring profit, which clients are the most profitable, and where the money really goes. And then control appears. But there is one idea worth remembering. Mistakes are inevitable. No business is built without mistakes. But there is one thing that often decides everything: persistence. There is a famous quote by entrepreneur Ray Kroc, the founder of McDonald's. He said, "Nothing in the world can replace persistence. Not talent, because the world is full of talented failures. Not genius, because unrealized genius is a common thing. And even education does not guarantee success. But persistence and determination almost always lead to results." So if you are building a business and something is not working out, that is normal. The main thing is to keep moving. Even better is to analyze mistakes, because they often become the most valuable experience. If you are interested in stories like this, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you do not miss new videos.